Over the past week, I've been part of two of our ecumenical dialogue groups that work in our church. I co-chair the Anglican-Methodist dialogue group with Tony Franklin Ross from the Methodist Church, and the Anglican Roman Catholic Commission with Bishop Michael Geelan, the Catholic Bishop from Christchurch. Really enjoy that work. I'm very committed to our ecumenical dialogues and partnerships in our church. For the Methodist Anglican Dialogue Group in particular, we were able to fulfil a long hoped-for endeavour of taking ourselves into the Bay of Islands and exploring places that represent our common beginnings of missionary endeavours in that part of Aotearoa. Anglicans, as we well know, arrived in 1814, CMS missionaries establishing at Rangihoa. Methodists arrived 1822 and established a mission station in Kaio. Through all of those early endeavours, Anglicans and Methodists chose to work well together in a respectful way, a mutual collaborative way together. So for instance, when Samuel Lee, who established the first Methodist mission, when he arrived with colleagues before they established at Kaio, they actually spent 16 months living, being offered hospitality by Anglican CMS missionaries at Rangihoa. So a wonderful example of that spirit of collaboration that then was woven through those early years of their endeavours. One of the things that I discovered, I'd known about Samuel Lee and Samuel Marsden, the Anglican missionary, having established a friendship when they were both in New South Wales. But it seems that, I'm told, Samuel Marsden's parents had actually been affected by Methodism in England. Now, Methodism began as a renewal movement within the Church of England. It wasn't at first a separate church. So Marsden's life had been affected through his family by the renewal that Methodism sought to bring. There was a natural friendship then that developed with Samuel Lee, and so Marsden was very supportive of wanting Lee to be able to establish his work in Aotearoa, New Zealand. It really spoke to us of the ways in which friendship has undergirded the life of our two churches right from those beginnings in this country, and that spirit still continues between us today. The signing of our Methodist Covenant in 2009 and our continued endeavours to be together, to work together, to grow in our respect for one another. So I thank God for that opportunity for us to get around places like Kirikiri and Te Waimati, places of significance for Anglicans, Kaio and Manunu, places of early significance for Methodists as they establish their work here. Please pray for those continuing efforts at ecumenical dialogue. They're essential as we seek to build the unity of the church in this part of the body of Christ.